What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a little walkthrough video of, sorry, I'm really cold. I'm going to put this on. Okay, let me just show you guys. So I won this at my Christmas party that I had for my family on the weekend. And how cute is this blanket? It says dream on it. Oh my god. And it's like, goes so well with what I'm going for in my room and stuff like that. So I'm going to wear that right now. So this is just going to be a little talk through video about how I quit sugar. So those of you who personally know me, they know that I am obsessed with donuts, ice cream, cake, cupcakes, anything sugar. And let me tell you, it was very, very hard and difficult to cut out sugar. So let me just get into a little backstory about my fitness journey and stuff like that. I was never overweight, but there's been, obviously with everybody, they're insecure about their own insecurities and stuff like that. So for me, I just held on to a lot of weight and I worked out so hard and I was like, hey, why aren't I losing weight? So then I went off birth control because I was having like these side effects from it, and I just decided to, you know what, I'm going to cut it out, you know, try and figure out to balance my hormones a different way naturally and stuff like that. So went off birth control, lost a little bit of weight, like noticed that I like wasn't holding on to water weight and retention, like water retention so much. So after that, still same thing. I would be like at the main, like I'd be maintaining my weight, I'd be working out so hard, like didn't know, but I would also eat a donut almost every day, or ice cream, or cupcakes, or something like that. So dating my boyfriend, we you know, like we went to the gym together and stuff, and he's like, you eat too many sweets and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, I know, like I can't not have chocolate every day, it makes me like anxious and stuff like that. So I was like, as well, with all this, I suffered from anxiety really bad for a little bit. So I'll get into that a little later and tell you how that's going and stuff like that. But I did like have anxiety, high stress, like I was just like not feeling well and stuff like that. So you know what, let's just do a little cleanse. So my boyfriend and I made a bet to cut sugar out for me. For him, he was going to do alcohol because he likes to have a few beverages throughout the week. So for both of us, it was alcohol, and then for me, it was mainly like cutting out sugar. So I could still have natural sugar, so fruit was okay, you know, just any natural sugar was fine. So I was like, okay, I can do this, you know. It's probably the problem in my whole like fitness regime, my food, and I never have time to meal prep, and I know that's so bad and it's such a bad excuse, but I mean, it's just, I don't have time. Like I wake up and I have to run out the door, you know. So we made this bet. So it was like the week before Halloween we did this bet, and I was like, I don't know if I could do this, like, you know, I have to have sugar every day, like I feel like depressed without it. So we made the bet, and I was supposed to win a laptop and he was supposed to get some hunting stuff, but you know, we both won. He says that I lost, but I didn't, because I even at work, like everybody would bring in cake and cupcakes and stuff, and I said nope, nope, nope. They're like, just have one, he'll never know. I'm like, nope, I can't, you know, he'll know, he'll smell it on me from like a million miles away. No, I'm just kidding. But I said no, no, no. I was really good, like very, very clean, like, you know, like we allowed each other to have cheats every now and then with each other while we're with each other. And you know, it was hard for the first, I feel like I'm like an addict to sugar, and I really am, and I was. And when I cut it out, okay, let me tell you, the first week, or no, the first few days, my hands were like shaking because I was like, okay, and then I realized, I'm like, this isn't good. Like I'm depending so much on sugar to like get that sugar high, and I felt like crap, and I felt anxious all the time. I felt stressed out. And then after the first week, it was really hard. After that week, it kind of got a little bit easier every week. So, I mean, if you guys are trying, like, wanting to do this as well, like, just do it how I did it, you know, like, think of it as, like, a cleanse or a detox of sugar. So you're just gonna have, like, minimal or no sugar at all for a brief period of time, and then make that your goal. Or if you want to do it with a friend or your boyfriend or a family member, do that too. Just to kind of motivate you to actually stop eating the sugar. Like, I feel like so bad. This sounds all so bad. And I said, you know what? I made posts on my Instagram. I don't know if you guys have followed me or seen it. I'll link this down below where my Instagram page handle is. And I posted it and I was like, you know what? I feel so good. I feel so much better. The second week, I was like, I feel so good. I feel energetic. I feel like not anxious at all anymore. I'm like a little bit anxious here and there depending on what my situation was. And I was like, I feel so good. Like, I'm not tired. I'm so energetic. Like, I don't need this, you know? Like, I felt like I was eating healthier because, I mean, I wasn't craving like the bad sugars and stuff like that. So I was eating very clean. And like we said, like we had a cheat here and there, but I mean, you can't deprive yourself. It's definitely a lifestyle change. It's a healthier lifestyle change as opposed to a diet. So for us, it was like a cleanse. And I told myself, I was like, you know what, this isn't forever. I'm going to introduce it slowly later on, but you know what, I'm not going to overindulge like I did for so long. And it ended on actually this past Saturday at my Christmas party. We kind of both indulged a little bit too much. But, you know, like going back and thinking about how much I did eat, like, and seeing the results that I have now of my, you know, my body and stuff like that, like it's total 360. Like, it's crazy. You notice that like I wasn't bloating as much. I wasn't feeling sick all the time. I wasn't feeling anxious at all. I would even say my anxiety levels have like totally diminished. It's insane. Like, my body just went. And the biggest, okay, I never go on a scale just because I don't think numbers have a lot to do with like your appearance. I mean, it does, but at the same time, it's like you go on a scale and you're like, oh, it ruins your whole day. So once in a while I'll go on the scales, but I'm just gonna say how much I lost. So I ended up losing within that like 3-4 week period. I think I lost like 10 pounds, like easy, lost 10 pounds. And my body, like the way, mind you, I did lose a lot of my butt mass, which was like my pride and my joy, but you know, it was all fat anyways. So now it's like definitely lifted up and it's toned, and even my stomach is toned. Like, it's very flat. It's not like bloated all the time, because I was like, oh my god, I'd wake up and I'd be like, what is going on? Like, I'm so bloated, I feel like crap, you know? But this was one of the best things, and I'm actually very, very grateful to have an amazing boyfriend who supports me in everything I do. And he really pushed me and made sure that I was on my like A game all the time, making sure that I wasn't eating any sugar. I mean, the first few days he was, I think it was like the day after, it was like the day before Halloween and that weekend before, he said, okay, I'll give you one M&M. And I'm like, okay. So I kept looking at them because there was a big bowl of M&Ms, like chocolates on the table, and I was like, okay. And he handed me, he's like, okay, I'll allow you to have 4, but I'm allowed to a drink next weekend or whatever, because we were going out. But he did good too. Like, we even went out and he's like, you know what, nope, I'm not gonna have any drinks. And his friends made fun of him, and you know, I'm really proud of him because he stuck through it, and like, I'm more proud of him than he probably is of me. But I mean, we both did it, and it was super motivating. And you know, I don't think I'll really introduce sugar back much. Like, I mean, I'll have like a treat maybe once a week now. But even when I did try to have like orange juice the other day, I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Like, it didn't even taste good to me. So I mean, if you're looking to lose an easy like 10 pounds, but depending like on the person, I mean, that's just what happened for me. Like, it really did help. And I truly believe in everybody, because if I can do it, you certainly can do it too. But I mean, it was the hardest thing I've had to do. I feel like I'm like, oh my god, I've like broke up with someone or like lost a puppy. But I mean, it was really hard for someone who's like really addicted to like donuts and everything. Like, I had a plush donut from my girlfriend who lives in Barrie sitting on my station at work, and I'm just, everyone's like, do you like donuts much? I'm like, you have no idea. The addiction is real. If you guys have ever tried a Bro Nut or Sunshine Donuts, if you guys live in the Burlington area in Ontario, like, you guys know my addiction to these donuts. They're so good. And then, you know, you got Kelly's Bake Shop, that is a healthy, vegan, gluten-free cupcake place. Let me tell I was just there. I did treat myself to a cupcake, okay? Like, I know that freaking ruins this whole video, but you can't deprive yourself, because you're gonna really resent yourself but at the same time, you're gonna be so happy in the long run if you do this. And there's so many like terrible things that sugar does to your body. When you quit sugar, you will notice the following things. You'll notice that you have better moods. So high sugar diet can lead to crankiness, anxiety, and depression due to rapid rises of adrenaline levels, which makes so much sense. You have like that sugar high and then you get to your low point, which is like so bad to be in. Ugh. Hello. Do you want to tell everybody how great I was with eliminating sugar? I'm gonna put you on speaker, okay? Okay. Okay, you're on. How good was it, and how do I look now?
How good do you look now?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Aww.
But you're slipping.
I had one cupcake.
That's good.
I told myself, you know, I'm gonna have a cheat once a week, and then I'll push it to once every 2 weeks and stuff like that.
You had ice cream yesterday.
Okay, I had frozen yogurt. It doesn't count with fruit.
How much sugar was in it?
I don't know, but
There we
do you
go.
have any advice for anyone out there who is trying to like overcome an addiction? Because clearly,
Well, advice is simple because, as you know, because Jim or girlfriend, I'm a bit of a hard ass, but that's how life is. You know, that's just the way it goes. So my advice to people is to literally just stop making excuses.
stop making excuses.
Yeah, for real. Like, you know, I want one more, but like I feel bad today, or but I need this, or but I know none of that matters to me.
Or like,
really.
or if they say like, oh, I'll work out after, or I'll work out tomorrow, you know, or
No, you won't.
no, I'm just saying, yeah,
It won't matter.
yeah, so.
The amount of calories that are inside certain things and empty calories.
Everything contains sugar. I've been starting to read the labels on everything.
Sugar is bad, but it's not the sugar that makes it bad, it's the amount of sugar. Like, if your body is able to process safely about 40 grams of sugar a day, depending on your size and weight, obviously, but you're looking for like 40 grams a day. Now, obviously, you don't want to hit that. That's your max. That's what you safely can process.
Yeah.
A can of Coke is more than double that. We're right there. I don't know. It's just, the advice is like, just, if you know, put it this way, if it breathes and it's green, it's probably good to eat. If it doesn't fit one of those two criteria, it's probably not that great.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to be watching what you eat, because, like, yeah, I mean, you can live a happy life and eat what you want, be dead at 55 with heart failure, which sounds like awesome, really great times, everybody.
Yeah.
Or you can exercise, eat properly, and, I mean, that's not a guarantee you're going to live forever, but it's definitely statistically.
And a little disclaimer, we are not professionals at
I'm
all.
not a professional, not at all. I mean, I just research the hell out of stuff.
Yeah. And you have
That's
to,
just all I did.
yeah. And I feel like everybody should educate themselves before they do anything like this.
Like, something I want to tell whoever watches your video that I've been telling you since we started dating is not every scientific study is actually scientific. Remember that. There's a lot of, like, people think science is bullshit, but there's a lot of bullshit that's claiming to be science. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, like, if it, you know, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So if it sounds stupid, it's probably, you know, probably not real.
I wish you were here doing this video with me. It would have been so fun.
Why don't you actually have me there for a video and get crazy?
Well, if you had a working vehicle, you could have been here doing it with me right now, but, you know. Okay, well, that was facts from Matthew, my man. Anyways, just wanted to get a little thing out there. If you guys would please go check out his music video. He's an up-and-coming country artist, and he's amazing. I absolutely love it. And if you want to see me in a music video, then you better go check it out. I will link that down below if you guys are interested in seeing that. He is amazing, and the videos are pretty cool, so go check that out. Okay, so back to, now that we're not interrupted again. Okay. So we said better moods and stuff like that, which is so true. Reduce cancer risk. So a lot of sugar consumption has been linked to many forms of cancers, including breast cancer, ovarian, prostate, and lung cancer. Cancer basically feeds off of sugar. So I mean, I don't know all the details, but I have done a little bit of research on it, and I know that eliminating sugar or quitting sugar or large amounts of sugar will help reduce the risk of cancer as well. Weight loss. For my personal experience, I did lose, like I said, 10 pounds, which is unreal. My boyfriend's so proud. So weight loss. Many low-fat processed foods contain hidden sugars, which is so true. So that's why I've been so like very concentrated on reading all the labels, because sometimes like the main ingredient or the main 2 ingredients in the first row are sugar, and if it's sugar, then just don't even buy it. Post a picture, for example. If there's a product you're looking to buy and it lists all the ingredients and stuff, if sugar or glucose or whatever that sugar meaning is, or if you don't know what the word is, go look it up. It probably is sugar. Do not buy it. Like, just buy whole natural foods. It's just, it'll save you in the long run. Clear skin. Too much sugar leads to pimples, wrinkles, and more. So yeah, I've noticed that. I mean, I'm a little hormonal, but I have a few little areas here, but I've noticed a huge difference in my skin. I feel like I've been just more like glowing almost, and not as many like pimples and acne and stuff like that. But that could be my skincare routine, but I do truly believe that sugar can lead to a lot of like acne and stuff like that as well. So if you are struggling with acne, maybe try and cut out sugar out of your diet and see how that works. Also dairy as well. Benefit would be a stronger immune system. So sugar weakens your immune system against viruses, infections, and disease by inhibiting the fighting strength of white blood cells. So that's so true. I feel like just lately, because I've slowly had like, I've indulged on the weekend and stuff, I feel like I'm getting like a little sick, and it's colder outside, but I mean, ever since I did cut out sugar, it was so cold, and I was like fighting everything. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get sick, but I didn't get sick. So, I mean, I think that is a true fact. More energy. Sugar gives you a quick burst of energy. Blood sugar crashes will lead you to more exhausted than ever. So I truly believe in that too. There were days where I was sleeping until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I worked at like 12 o'clock or something like that, and I was just sleeping in, and it was just like I was exhausted all day and like had no energy. But now I've really noticed that my energy levels have spiked up through the roof, and you know, just eating fruits and stuff and vegetables and whole foods have really been helping with that too. And yeah, so in all, the overall verdict is 100% recommend it. I mean, if you wanted to try it, give yourself a goal first. Give yourself like a week or 2 weeks or even a month goal, just to see how you feel, what the benefits are for you, and you might even get addicted to how great you feel and the good benefits about it. So I mean, definitely try it. I 100% recommend it. My boyfriend recommended it for sure. He recommends it. He's not a big sugar person, but I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna deprive myself. It's a lifestyle, not a diet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did, and let me know in the comments below if you have any other questions about how how everything went, and if I was struggling, like how you could help with the struggle if like you're having cravings and stuff like that. I could definitely give you some information down below. And don't forget to subscribe, as I will be posting videos every week. And I love you guys so much. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and good luck on your healthy eating journey, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!